Ohayou gozaimasu! We are in Osaka. This is our, I guess technically second day, but yesterday was kind of a write-off. We arrived in the very morning, which means that we basically flew in a time where, like, for us when we arrived it was about midnight or like 1 AM, but here it was about 9 AM. So you can imagine we basically lost the whole night of sleep. So when we arrived, we checked into our Mario room. Simon's playing Bomberman now. How's it going?
Well, I haven't beaten him yet.
What? Are you riding a dinosaur?
Yep.
Okay, we checked in, but we weren't allowed to stay yet because we were here too early. So we went out, we explored a bit of the area. The area where we're staying is amazing. It's like, if you know something about Osaka, we're really close to Dotonbori, which is the sort of, you know, kind of food and shopping sort of nightlife area, and it's amazing. We are kind of like over the river, so the area where we are technically is a bit different than Dotonbori. Our area is a bit less nightlifey and more kind of hip. It kind of reminds me of Hongdae in Seoul. We are going to go out right now and explore a bit more of it, see if we can get some breakfast, although I already had my tiny little yogurt. Also, I'm gonna show you the stuff that we ate yesterday because you're probably totally interested in that. Okay, we found Simon's favorite dessert in the Japanese version. What's the plan for today?
Eating and exploring.
That's basically our plan for life in general. And I also bought this book. It's just about Cat Boss. So we found a love hotel that seems to be frog themed. Or maybe they just like a lot of frogs in Bali, I can't tell. There's frogs everywhere. What's your professional review of the ramen we had yesterday?
Fucking awesome.
A wild shrine appears.
Well, that's current.
Mystery omelette.
I have no idea what it is, but it's delicious.
Ooh, it's the pork, right? You got like Hawaiian pork.
Something like that,
Oh no, my whipped cream is going all flaccid.
Oh, I'll try to keep it up.
So we're in Eggs and Things, which a couple of years ago used to be a really popular hip place, and I know that a couple of times when I passed it in the Harajuku area of Tokyo, it always had a really long queue, and I was thinking, oh my god, I need to get in there, I need to have the pancakes. But now we found one branch here in Osaka, and it didn't have any queue at all this early in the morning. So yeah, we had an enormous pile of pancakes and some interesting omelette. By interesting, it was actually good. Like, I make it sound like it was weird, but it was
weird. It was also weird.
But in a good way, no?
Yeah, I guess.
I like it. I'm so overwhelmed. Look at this. Look at this.
The cute things are piling up.
I'm taking photos like huge birds. And I can't fit even one huge bird, but I want 5 of them. vending machines. So not only you can get all of your cold drinks, which will be actually cold, but also warm drinks in winter. So like the coffee comes out, it's like coffee temperature.
Hot in a can.
I am, however, getting a bottle of Pocari Sweat, which is a magical drink, which will make you very genki. It's not a genki drink, these are genki drinks, and those are like band genki. This is just like a sports drink, but it's delicious. I'm gonna get all the ions.
That too.
Ions?
Sure. Ions, I think.
Science. Yay, we made it to the castle. That's the castle. No, I'm lying. That's just probably like the pantry. The castle is... I can't find it on the LCD. You can see like there. That's it. Chubby bird. Chubby bird is my favorite kind of bird. Plums. We found food trucks. Okay, so this castle, this is kind of like a new version of the castle, but the original one was built in 16th century, and then like 100 years later Tokugawa just like came here with all of his army and just burned it down. So then they had to build a new one, and I think that like this new version is only like about 100 years old. Opinion time. Do you like Asian style toilets?
No, they're weird, you have to squat.
But like a minute ago you said it's good for you.
Well, I can stand and do what I want, because I get to pee, that's one of my benefits, but...
Yeah, well, I just bathe my clothing in my pee.
Exactly, pass.
So that was our little visit to the Osaka castle. We didn't even visit the inside, but I think that the gardens and like the land around the castle are really worth visiting. As you can see, if you're here in spring, the trees look amazing, and it's just the start of March now, and the plums are blossoming really nicely.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
So you don't even have to be here for sakura season. I imagine that in autumn, which is my personal favorite time of the year for being in Japan or anywhere really, but in Japan it's just like that one little extra thing. Yeah, I think that in autumn it must look great too. We're starting at the restaurant area. We're probably not going to the cinema, but we do want to go to the observatory. So this is like the bottom floor of Umeda Sky Building, and it's kind of modeled after like a 1950s Japanese village or like Japanese side street full of little restaurants. We arrived just after 3 and a lot of the places here are closed, but the one we found and was open was great. It was like a katsudon, you know, specializing place. But you can see behind me there's even a little shrine. Yeah. It's very cute and charming. But most places are closed now. Simon is not very zen.
I am not very zen.
If you're not afraid of heights, I think that Umeda Sky Building is pretty fun. On the first day in Osaka, it actually gives you quite a good idea of what the city is about and how big it is. It's kind of a noodle. Osaka is very noodly. It's you can see that on one side it's bordered by mountains, and on the other it's bordered by the sea. So you just basically have this like long space. And I feel that like it doesn't even like end and then you have Kobe. I think it just kind of continues and suddenly becomes Kobe. Okay, so we are finally back in our Mario Airbnb. We are so pooped. We walked like 22,000 steps today, which I think translates to about, I don't know, 15 kilometers or something. Yeah, well, hopefully coming with us taught you something interesting about Osaka. These two places that we visited today are basically like the only two things you can do in the daytime in Osaka. That's my review of the city. It's like at night, just like eat all the food and have all the fun and get drunk and, you know, la vida nocturna. Sorry, it's like the only thing I remember from 8 years of Spanish. Yeah, tomorrow Marita is coming over from Kobe, where she's studying right now, so we're gonna be vlogging about that, and maybe later tonight we will go to Dotonbori again. Oh, it's a Dotonbori, I think. You have to like put like some, you know, pressure on that long O. So yeah, we might go there again, but we will do we will probably just like take Simon's fancy camera and take some really cute footage. Yeah, so yeah, thank you for coming with us, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Chubby bird is my favorite kind of bird.